Hello everyone, welcome to 7 Days to Die, a fun Pimps LLC game that is a cross between Minecraft and a sort of DayZ variant. Just to start off really quick, my name's Connor. I'm the sort of just a gamer. I'm a lover of games. I'm a big outdoors guy, but I have the secret in the closet, hey, I love video games too, as well as being outdoors. A lot of people think me crazy for thinking that, but hey, whatever. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you all about 7 Days to Die. It's an alpha. It's a alpha 1 is what they call it. The goal of the game is Minecrafty in a sense, but it's also very fun. I actually find it to be a lot of fun. Instead of defending from creepers, you're defending from the living dead. And they stick to you like cheese on macaroni. And it's just absolutely balls to the walls action during certain parts of the game. Sometimes it's boring and you're wandering around doing nothing, but there are times where you're fighting for your life because they will hunt you down. Let's get started so we can see what this game is like. First off, there's a lot I like about 7 Days to Die. Oh, I actually started somewhere decent this time. The idea behind the game is you collect supplies and you attempt to survive in a place. The only map available right now is a place called Navergreen. Navergreen? I'm dyslexic, so forgive me if my words are a little jumbled sometimes. And, ooh, hello, you stay over there. It's based in this map, and it's really, really, really simple. I mean, there's I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Lord. 5 zones of actual, so-called living areas. You have, like, this is the wasteland currently that we're in. It's a swath between the Greenland, the industrial wasteland, and the desert. Oh, I'm at the edge of the map already? Oh, well, never mind. So people know. Oh, don't go to Roswell. What a shock. That's actually kind of funny. I've never noticed that before. I kind of want to take down that sign and take it with me. This is radioactive. See? This is basically the outside of the map. You can't go any farther than this type of land. I had the unfortunate circumstance of once fleeing from a zombie horde into it. They died right along with me, I believe, but I definitely was dead pretty darn quickly. Alright, there's a building to my north. I see you there, you crap. I like this game a lot. It's a mix of everything I love about Minecraft. Ooh, what's this? That didn't go so well. It's a mix of everything I love from Minecraft. The necessity to find, sometimes in a rush, find things that you need, but also the thing that this entire environment is destructible. I can destroy everything from the grass to the dirt to the trees, and it's nice. It's refreshing. It's also, texturally, it's great. Like, the wasteland had its own independent textures for everything, the trees, the cars, the ground. And here, are they really following me all the way back here? I hear them, but I can't. Ah, there you are. Everything from the ground, etc., has its own independent textures per each section of biome. And it's so nice. It's so clean. It's so refreshing. The only thing I really don't like about the way they did these maps is that the actual, like, the blocks, the way the blocks come together, the blocks are sometimes kind of weird. Like, this is okay. The green grass and stuff kind of hide the way these blocks are a little misshapen and odd, but also it's a side of a hill. You kind of expect that. But there are times where you're building, like, excuse me, a little bit of a cold there. There are times where you have things like oh, I don't know, like a window frame. So a window frame, I'll probably be able to show you later in this video. But there are window frames in a lot of the houses, and when you knock out the window, the blocks around the window suddenly misshapen. They go from being really nice looking to oddly shaped, and I don't understand it 100%. I know in certain cases like this, like, okay, so the base of the tree is always big. As you go up the tree, it narrows, like at the very top of the tree, which you can barely... Actually, don't need to punch a tree. Can barely see is it's tipped, it's telescoped all the way up. And it's I don't know, there are places where it doesn't work out so well. I'll knock out a window. Actually, here's a house. Here's the city of nice. This is the town of Deersville? Yeah, Deersville. This is kind of I usually start my games here. I usually run right into the city and search the crud out of these houses and garages for certain things. And it's like that. And it's a pretty good starting point if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you're playing this game for the first time, it can be a little bit difficult. When I say difficult, it's you don't know what to expect yet. People will run in here. I've seen a couple of... Whoa. Wow, that was perfect. Out the door. Run this way. If you don't know what to expect, you can get caught in places you don't want to get caught in. Like being caught in houses. Being caught in houses is not a bad thing, but it's certainly not great either, because zombies can come through anywhere. All these blocks are destructible. Everything here, they can rip apart and take down pretty much at their leisure. It takes them a few hits to get through, like a door, for example, or through other things. But the thing you got to be warned about is that you have to pay attention to those things. And also in shadows, like indoors here, the zombies also run far, far faster because of the darkness. Because at night and in places of, like here we are inside right now. Is that machine? Oh, okay. So places inside and in darkness and stuff, they can run around and really chase you down if you're not careful. And when I say run, I mean run faster than you can, pretty much, unless you're running full tilt away from them, which is, you know, sprinting in comparison to your walking. So I mean, it can be difficult for a beginner's player who doesn't know what he's doing, but it also can add to the fun. I play these games in a way which I like to be challenged. I play these games always permadeath style. You can respawn in this game easily and use the respawning to your advantage. I don't like that. I like working for what you need and what you get. I play them permadeath style. So when I get killed, regardless of it being my fault, their fault, a wrath of God, I'm dead. I'm done. I restart the game. So yeah. Speaking on a past topic, the things that I disliked about this game is the way the blocks sometimes sit. So here's this window. This window's a little crooked too. It's probably a good example down here. Yeah, these windows are okay. But if we go upstairs and we look at the window I just punched out, you notice how the blocks suddenly misshapen? If I were to knock out the window here that's next to my desk, I know you can't see it, but I promise you there's a window there. If I knock out this window, the walls around the window are not gonna bow out or bow in. I mean, they're drywall plaster walls. Drywall plaster walls? Yeah, drywall walls. And they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna do this. And it's just one of those things that I don't like. It's one of those few things that I don't like about this game. I think this game has an incredible amount of potential. But there are certain things that are just a little finicky right now. Ooh, I gotta skedoodle out of here if I want to find more stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, I can survive these falls. Alright, this is something else that I don't like. I'm not gonna tempt fate, I'm probably gonna go out a downstairs window if they haven't made their way in yet. So yeah. Ouch. Like falling from that height, if I were to fall from my second-story apartment currently and hit the ground, I would be pretty injured. I would probably have broken my legs if I didn't land right, and I can guarantee you, I probably wouldn't land it right. Most people probably wouldn't, unless you're like a trained... Stay over there. Trained, like, fallist or a gymnast or something like that. But I am most certainly not. I don't think your average human being would survive that fall with no injuries. Now, could I be wrong? Certainly. I am not a scientist. I am not a... I'm just a gamer. I just think that fall damage should be, for the actual fall you have taken, a little more realistic. And that's just me. I know for some people, I watched a video on YouTube just recently that the guy would jump from the attic all the way to the ground and take, like, a bar or two of damage. And I'd be just like, oh, come on, there is no way in heck that would work. And, you know, it's just, again, one of those small little ticks that I have, that I'm a fan of games that are realistic, and I'm a fan of games that go all the way with the realism. Now, are there certain things that I like that are cartoony? Of course. Like, this is a Minecraft-like game. Minecraft is not realistic. I can build out, you know, a pillar from the edge of, say, a 10-foot tall object, and it'll never fall down, whether it be dirt or whatever. But that's something I really like about this game in comparison to Minecraft, even, is that I have to take into attention engineering things. Like, I can't build... So, another thing about this game, I'm going to quickly jut in here and say that another thing about this game is that it has structural integrity. If the zombies were to take out the entire first floor of this house, the entire house would collapse, which is... I think that's so cool. And it's a brilliant, brilliant thing that they were be able to add to this game. Oh, God, they're going to come through the window here in about 2 seconds. Wow, lots of shotgun shells today. Got you already. Alright, out. 1440. Sorry, I'm watching the time, too, while I'm running through all these houses. Bear in mind that I love realism and stuff like that, and there's just small nitpicky things, and I think I already said that, but I'm just making sure it's hammered home to everybody who is watching on YouTube today. Alright, so, you know, and, yeah, there are things... And, you know, it can't be 100% realistic and also be... Oh, jeez, all kinds of shotgun shells. I don't have a shotgun now. That'll make my day. There's all kinds of... Like, I mean, shit. There's all kinds of things that this game is definitely not realistic for. Like this. No, it's not breaking. Alright, well, what if I was to break the wall? Ah, here we go. So, if I were to be breaking this wall in real life, my fist would be broken by this point. Oh, I'm a little winded, though. That's alright. Just keep punching. Ah, there we go. I need some water, and I need some food. Punch, punch. Look at that. 3 hits and the wall's gone. I don't know. I love the realism in this game to a certain extent, and then there's things that I don't like. For example, I'll show you in just a second, but I gotta find a stupid thing first. Hang on, just... Oh, there's another one of those. Alright, these. What do these look like to you? Now, to me, this one looks metal, but I can show you one later in one of my videos on this game in the series that I'm creating for it, that they look like wood, but when you punch them, they break right away. Then I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. And suddenly there's scrap metal, and I'm like, there's no way that you'd be able to break these first or second punch. Ooh. I thought the whole ceiling there was going to collapse. There's no way that they would break first or second hit. I mean, if they are metal railings, I mean, they're dropping, of course they're dropping, you know. Ooh. forgot I had this. Now you may be saying to yourself, what in God's name am I doing? But I am currently... Hang on, let me solve this real quick and I will get back to you. Reload? Alright, so right now what I'm doing is I'm fortifying my position. At the current time is about 16:30 in-game. This is the time of day that I immediately run for cover. I know the sun is still up and stuff like that, and I still have plenty of time, but I am a kind of person, since I play this permadeath style, that I take serious precautions when playing. So here I am now running through this house trying to find myself the best position, which is always in the attic. Because they can't climb ladders, for one, but they also can't climb gaps. Thank the gods there is one shotgun. I have so many shells now. So I am fortifying my position by taking out the stairs, because they can't make it up those stairs unless they're cheating, which I've seen them do. Let us go back downstairs and quickly fortify our position, just so they can't jump up, which would be... I've had them do that before, where they'll stand on top of each other. Not on purpose, obviously, but it's on accident that they do it. It's a game glitch sort of a thing. They go stand on the stairs, and then one will hop on top of the other by mistake, and then be able to jump from the shoulders of that one person onto the second story, and me be scared shitless when I suddenly drop out of this attic thing and be like, oh, it's daytime, wee! And then suddenly there'd be a zombie right there going, ah, I'm gonna kill you, and usually they have the upper hand because I'm a little surprised. Well, after having pissed myself that first time by mistake, it was kind of a freaky second time. Now, you're talking to a guy that doesn't really like scary games. I played about 5 to 10 minutes of Fear on the PC before I quit. If you've ever seen the Penny Arcade from Fear, I'll link it in the description, or actually I'll link it in the video. But I almost soiled myself when I played that game. There's a point in... I'm going to spoil it a little bit here, but that's alright. I'm warning you right now. There are spoilers for Fear for the first 5 minutes. When I first played Fear, there's a part in the beginning of the game where you are going down this, like it's a silo of some sort, or something like that. You go down one ladder, and then you go around a circular catwalk, and as you're about to turn around to go down the stairs for another, the game forces you to go down a ladder, and I swear to everything that is good, this scared the living crap out of me, because up to that point, I hadn't seen anything weird up to that point. The second you rotate around and you're forced to go down the ladder a little bit, so your camera clears the top, the bottom, the catwalk, there's the like, what do you call her, the protagonist? I'd call her it's the little girl from the cover of the game, and she's all of like 6 inches in front of your face. From the game, and it scared the living bejesus out of me. I was playing in a dark room and all that stuff to get the full effect of the game, and I think I stopped playing scary games after that point. Zombie games excluded, like Left 4 Dead and stuff, I play the living crud out of. And this too, the 7 Days to Die and The Dead Lingering and stuff like that, and it's just, Fear and Fear 2, I played Fear 2 as well, a little bit of Fear 2, and I couldn't go on. It was so difficult for me to do. But anyway, there's a little bit of a ramble out of me there. Anyway, in regards to the rest of this game, I will probably continue this in a series of a permadeath sort of series. I just wanted to introduce the game a little bit. And as the sun sets... There it is. As the sun sets on this horrible, disease-ridden planet world in the middle of Arizona, I want to bid each and every one of you to go out and buy this game. This game, in my opinion, will end up to be something really, really amazing, and even if it goes a little bit weird, because the second alpha is supposed to have wall-climbing enemies, and if you know what Left 4 Dead, like the acid spitters that can melt the blocks of like homes and ground and stuff, I don't really like that stuff. Will I still play it? Yes, absolutely. Just for the challenge and stuff like that. And there's supposed to be flying enemies, like giant bees that will kill you. But hey, that's just what they're saying they're going to add. But this will be an amazing multiplayer game when they get the bugs out of it and they actually put it into the full game. At its current level right now, where it's really simple, it's really basic, and yeah, it's not very challenging at times. Like me, I can get through this. I can get through the beginning part of this so quickly. But of course, I've had practice. The first time I played, I was like, "Whoa, what do I do? What do I do?" And I'm chopping down trees with my hand, and I'm freaking out because the sun's going down, and I still haven't built a house, and I have no idea what to do or where to go. I have no food, I have no water, and, well, I want you to go out and buy this game. I know my opinion may not be very high because this is my first video on YouTube, but I bid you to buy this game. Bid you to buy this game? No, I would suggest you go buy this game, not bid you. Bid you? That might work. Anyway, you know what I mean. Because of the dyslexia thing, I will say that there's a disclaimer saying if I say the wrong word, please forgive me and laugh at me all you want. Oh, there's a pile of zombies over there. Oh, yeah, so that right there looks like the example of the zombies standing on top of each other. Yeah, you can barely see them off in the distance there. I wish I could. Oh, you know what? I can. Boop. Ooh, a little bit of glitch there. You see them there? Right there, standing on top of each other. You sneaky bastards. But anyway, I thank you for watching this video, and as the sun sets on this beautiful disease-ridden land in the middle of Arizona, I hope you have a great day and enjoyed watching this video. Please stay tuned for the second part of this permadeath series on 7 Days to Die. Again, the links and everything will be in the description, and, well, see you next time.